Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my go-to / favorite tips and tricks on how I shop online and in store. So if you are interested in watching, then let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this is also my third time recording this video, so I'm going to zoom through this. So keep up and bear with me. All right, so the first thing I would say on my list here is to create wish list. Pretty much every online store at this point has an online wish list that you can create to pretty much house the items that you want to keep an eye on. Personally, I have wish lists almost at every store, every online store, simply because I don't want to pay full price for these items, but I want to kind of keep a tab on these items. So when they do go on sale, I can easily just head over to my wish list, add it to my cart, and keep it pushing. I have made the mistake of not adding items to my wish list and ended up having to scroll through the entire website trying to find this item for it to be in turn sold out. So I would say, even if you don't think you're going to get the item, just still add it to your wish list. That way you can easily go to it and, decide whether or not you want to get the item. So the first thing I would say is to create a wish list. All right, so tip number 2 is to know your brands. And what I mean by that, and I'm going to try to explain this as concisely as possible, but what I mean by knowing your brands is knowing that not every brand is strictly sold on that brand's website. So for example, Madewell and J. Crew. If you didn't know, first of all, excuse me, they are sister companies. But J. Crew and Madewell are not only sold on the Madewell website and on the J. Crew website. Nordstrom's now carries J. Crew and Madewell. Shopbop, excuse me, OMG. Sorry guys. Shopbop now carries Madewell. Net-a-Porter also carries select J. Crew and Madewell pieces. And what this does, it essentially just ensures, for me at least as a consumer, it ensures that I can get whatever items I want at the best deal possible, because I now have 3 different resources or outlets for me to get this one item. So for example, there's a Madewell dress that I want. I will insert a picture here on the screen if possible. There's a Madewell dress that I want that obviously the Madewell website carries. Nordstrom has this dress, Shopbop has this dress, and I want to say also Net-a-Porter has this dress. So I now have this one dress in 4 different wish lists, because obviously I'm adding them to all of my different wish lists. And when the sale season starts, I'm going to get this dress at the best price possible between these 4 stores. So knowing that, again, these pieces are not only sold at their actual website, but at different retailers, pretty much just gives you a better option, or the better, I guess, a better just channel to possibly get this item for a cheaper price. So if you can, do your research, see what other stores are carrying this one item. That way, again, when it does go on sale, you can get this item for the best price possible. So number 3 is making up in your mind that you will only buy sale. And I know that sounds kind of crazy. I know it sounds a little bit difficult, and it kind of is. But personally, and I've mentioned this here on my channel 100 times before, I only buy sale items. And for real, even if an item is on sale, if it's not an additional sale, honestly, I probably won't get it unless it's an item that I just have been waiting for it to go on sale and I just need to have it. Because 9 times out of 10, especially with the way retail is doing right now, more than likely you can get this item on sale, and even better, for a sale on sale. And it really is just about waiting it out and just kind of, I don't know, knowing how certain brands work, knowing that for the most part, a lot of these items, if it doesn't sell out immediately once it hits the website, more than likely it's going to be there and it will go on sale. So just kind of knowing and mentally telling yourself, I'm just going to wait for this item to go on sale. And when it does go on sale, either treat yourself to it, or if you were like me, you may wait for it to go on sale and then try to wait for an additional sale. Because honestly, you guys, it is a pet peeve. It drives me up the wall to pay one price for something and then 2 weeks later or a month later, that item is cheaper. I absolutely hate that feeling, because we all work hard for our money and we want to get the most for our money. So I would say, if you can't, wait and just try as hard as you can to get the item on sale. All right, so number 4, which for me is probably one of the most important tips that I'm going to share with you all, is price matching and price adjustments. There are a ton of stores and companies, Nordstrom's, Madewell, J. Crew, Macy's, Lord and Taylor, ShopBop, Need Supply. All of these stores do price matching and price adjustments. They just don't advertise it. I cannot tell you how many times I have called Nordstrom's, for example, and said, hey, I want this item that you guys have, but this store has it for cheaper. They will literally on the phone go with you to that website, ask you for the item number or whatever it is, and look at the item, and then they will give you the price adjustment. Because at the end of the day, these companies want your money. So they're going to do what they have to do in order to make the sale. The Karen Walker sunglasses that I showed you guys in my, I think it was my spring. Was it my spring fashion haul video? I don't know. One of my previous videos, I showed you guys my latest pair of Karen Walker sunglasses. And those were a price adjustment, or excuse me, a price match. Nordstrom had them. Somewhere else had them for almost $100 cheaper, which is a lot of money. And Nordstrom gave me the price match. So don't be afraid to call these stores, call the 800 number and say, hey, you guys have this item. I see it here for cheaper. Can you give me a price match? Because I guarantee you they will give you a price match. And then as far as a price adjustment goes, it's a little bit more finicky, but a lot of stores nowadays, they have a certain time frame that they will give you a price adjustment for. So if you buy an item, I think for the most part, most stores, you have 2 weeks to get a price adjustment. And it's hard to say because it's pretty much up to the company to mark that item down within that 2-week period in order for you to potentially get a price adjustment. But one example that literally was just last week, I had ordered some pieces online for, it was on sale and they had an additional 30% off. I happened to be in the San Francisco store last week. They had those exact items that I purchased online for an additional 30% off. In store, they were an additional 40% off. So literally while I was in the store, I called the 800 number and said, hey, I just purchased these things online for, you know, an additional 30% off, but they are an additional 40 in the store. Can I get that 10% off, whatever that is in dollars? Can I get that back? And guess what? She put me on hold. I don't know if she called the store just to verify. She came back and said, sure, here it is. So in total, for the 3 things that I had purchased initially online, I got back, I think, about $27, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it really does add up, you guys. So just take advantage in knowing and know that a lot of these stores do price adjustments. And if they don't, they just simply don't. But a lot of these stores do it, but again, they just don't advertise it. So don't be afraid to call. Get your coin back if you can. So tip number 5 is to kind of utilize these online these online companies that have a lot of coupons and promotions. So a few of the ones that I like to use or just have heard a lot of is Ebates, which is pretty much like an online kind of like you make a cash back from it. So you create a profile, you find the item online that you want, you use the link that they create for you, and you use that when you purchase the item, and that way you will make money back. And I mean, obviously you have to continue to purchase things using their link in order to make a nice amount of money back, but essentially that is how Ebates works. I always forget to use Ebates because as a blogger, I am a reward style affiliate. Therefore, when I do create a link, I do make a commission off of it. So even when I am shopping online, if I can remember, I will create a reward style link and use that link personally when I am buying something. That way I can make money back from it. But I always forget to use Ebates, even though I do have an Ebates account. But people love and swear by Ebates. So if you don't know about that, I do recommend checking out more videos on it. Also, ShopTagger. I don't have an account with ShopTagger, but people also swear by this. This is an online company that essentially, again, you create a profile, you add things, I guess, to a wish list that you want, and then when those items go on sale, sale, they will notify you when those items that are in your wish list on the Shop Tagger website, they will notify you when those items go on sale. So that pretty much is like right up my alley. Again, if you are like me and you really only like to shop sale items, that actually is perfect. Okay, and then last but not least would be Retail Me Not. And I'm sure you guys have heard of Retail Me Not, but it's pretty much just like, again, an online company that shares hundreds of brands and what discounts and promotions they have going on that particular week. So if you want to do an online purchase, you can go to Retail Me Not, type in, you know, I don't know, Bath and Body Works, and see what online or in-store promotions, you know, Bath and Body Works has, or Macy's has, or whatever company that you're looking to shop from. So yeah, utilizing just kind of like online resources that'll just eventually, even if it's a month from now, will help you save a little bit of money, because again, it all adds up. And last but certainly not least, and probably one of the hardest, is just simply waiting it out. Waiting it out pretty much means waiting until the item goes on sale. I can't tell you how many items that I kind of have on my wish list right now that I just refuse to pay full price for. Even certain things from Zara, because I know Zara well enough at this point to know that if the item isn't pretty much sold out once they stock it, it'll be on sale come their mid-season sale, which I think is like June-ish. But yeah, waiting it out, and it's so hard, you guys. But again, if you are like me and you just cannot stand paying full price because you know that these items will go on sale, it's kind of like just what you have to do. So be patient, add it to your wish list, check on it, because it may randomly go on sale, and if it doesn't go on sale now, I can more than guarantee you it'll go on sale during the end of the season sale, especially if it is a trend-based piece. So yeah, waiting it out. Alright, you guys, so that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, you already know, leave me a comment down below. If this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to subscribe while you are here. Like the video, share it if you feel the need to, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.